The citizenship law seems to have really divided people across the country. And with me today is someone who has taken a stand on it and spoken very openly on it, taken a stand which is different from his party's line. With me is JDU's Prashant Kishor. Thank you very much for speaking with Hindustan Times. I want to start off by asking you about these. You've been tweeting a lot about this. You're speaking now, but you've been tweeting a lot about this. And one of the things, you've been saying is that it's completely wrong, that your party shouldn't take it. Of course, your party took a different position. I wanted to ask you that, what does your party think about your position?
Well, I don't know what party thinks about my position, but party has voted for this, and my stance is out in public domain as well. I think it's not the right thing for the country, and all right-minded Indians should oppose the combination of CAA and NRC.
Are you the inner conscience of the JDU speaking up, whereas the outward one is going on? Is that what it is? Because we haven't seen the JDU take any action against you, Prashant Kishor. And we hear about the fact that they're deliberating. So are you like, is it also in a way taking care of, both constituencies?
No, that's not what is driving this. I have taken a stance what I think is right and is consistent with what is my assessment of Nitish Kumar's thinking and his positioning on some of these issues. And if it means certain implications in terms of your political journey and positions in the party and otherwise, I don't think that matters that much.
And JDU is, of course, a key part of the NDA. What does Chief Minister Nitish Kumar think? Has he spoken to you at all?
Yes.
Since you've expressed it?
See, JDU is part of NDA, but if you look at the history, there have been many issues on which JDU and BJP have completely different positions. There are two different things. People have to understand. See, you form a coalition because the arithmetic of the state is such, or politically it is the necessity to form a government in order to implement what you want to implement. And it's a completely different thing to support a position which is not ideologically consistent with what you would like to support, or something that could lay the foundation of discrimination based on religion, class or caste. These are two different things. So the decision to be in government, to run Bihar government and oppose to pieces of legislation, whether it is 370, Ram Mandir, Uniform Civil Code, CAA or NRC, these are completely different issues.
But what is strange is the fact that we saw Chief Minister, one of the things that you tweeted was, opposition parties have now taken a stand against CAA and NRC. Now it's up to the other Chief Ministers. We've seen Naveen Patnaik say very clearly right now that NRC will not be allowed in Odisha. We haven't seen your Chief Minister say the same.
First you have to see why I'm saying that it is time for the non-BJP Chief Ministers to take a stance. The reason being that BJP is, to my mind, BJP is well within their democratic right to try to implement CAA and NRC because this has been their stated position. This was part of their agenda, was clearly mentioned in their manifesto, and people have voted for them. The other side of the truth is that this agenda has got 39% vote. That gives them the biggest majority. That is fine. But 61% people did not support that agenda. Who represents this 61% people? The combined opposition. So as much BJP has right to push and implement their agenda, these 60 combined opposition has the equal right. And hence, I am suggesting that those who are opposed to the agenda, specifically in the context of CAA and NRC, they should stand up and they should say no to NRC in their respective states. This 16 chief ministers issue is also linked to that because in 16 chief states, we have non-BJP chief ministers. These 16 states account for 65% of Indian population.
Sure.
And I am of firm opinion that NRC or a CAA cannot be implemented in the state.
That's right, but you still haven't answered my question of saying that Nitish Kumar, what is his position? What is your leader's position?
His position.
You are obviously pained by it, Prashant.
No,
I can see your tweets, right?
my-
And you're saying 69 people have voted, or 61% has voted against this. You're pained by it.
Against this, against the overall
agenda of Modi. Then what is it that your own leader, the party that you have allegiance to, what does your leader feel about
My
it?
leader has clearly said it in the past, and he has reassured me that we do not see the need for NRC in Bihar.
The problem is that we are seeing, and maybe your party is
I
guilty
tell
of
you something.
this well.
You are saying that Nitish Kumar has not come out himself and said anything against NRC.
Yeah.
Have you heard anything from Rahul Gandhi on this?
Yes.
No. On NRC?
He's talked about the protest.
Congress president. NRC in Assam.
They went went to the president.
Hold on. Let me put in the perspective. They have gone to president for the CAA. NRC issue is burning. If you're referring to my tweets, since September we have been raising this issue. Show me a single tweet from Rahul Gandhi or the Congress president saying that we are opposed to NRC. Because we have to understand this fundamental thing. Unless NRC is done, by and large, there is not a major crisis. The major problem happens when you combine
So
CAA
you're saying
with
even
NRC.
the Congress is problematic because they're only talking about CAA.
Not only CAA, now they're talking about NRC, but on NRC, Captain Amrinder Singh has said, no, nothing doing, I will not let this happen in my state. I've heard in different words similar things from Mr. Baghel, who is the Chief Minister in Chhattisgarh, and probably from Kamal Nath ji as well. What about Mr. Ashok Gehlot? Why Congress Chief Ministers cannot come if they think that this is illegal or anti-constitution, against the constitution, then they should come out in public and say, in our states, like Mamta ji has said, like many others have said, why can't they come and make the similar statement? So why are you singling out Nitish Kumar?
Okay, let's change track a little bit. You talked about chief ministers and you said how Mamata Banerjee, along with other chief ministers, led it. Your team, your organization that you founded, which is a strategy team, which is IPAC, is helping Mamata Banerjee right now. What do you assess the impact of her movement? We've seen huge mobilization by her in the last few days on this issue of the Citizenship Amendment and the issue of NRC. What do you think the impact is going to be on the Bengal polls?
I firmly believe that if you are opposed to an idea, you have to stand against it. Because as they say, if an idea goes unopposed, it becomes reality. What impact it will have on poll? My understanding, not much. Contrary to what the popular perception or analysis is, I don't think elections are fought only on one piece. When the elections in Bengal will happen, it will happen to elect the government which people of Bengal think is in the best interest of the state.
And as an election strategist, and as a,
winning or losing poll cannot be the be all and end all of the life.
So I want to ask you, not as a JDU politician, but as just someone who advises her right now professionally, is that where do you see her chances right now? In BJP, it's a, the BJP did tremendously well in the Lok Sabha polls, and yet in the recent by-polls, Mamata has swept the polls.
So you have answered on my behalf.
No. So I want to know. So that's a confusing signal. Is she in trouble, or
See, anyone who has to fight election is in some bit of trouble and is a bit on the safer side, because you can lose or win any election. Yes, it is a formidable challenge for her. There is no one can deny that. But it's too early to put the prediction, wear the prediction cap and say whether she's going to win or lose. It's too early. Still, elections are 15 months.
This whole thing about Jai Shri Ram,
I haven't heard any Jai Shri Ram in last.
No, not last. I know, but I'm just saying that it has become.
See, this country is as much for Jai Shri Ram as for Hey Ram. So there's no contradiction. So if I'm a believer, or if I hero worship Gandhi, that is Hey Ram. And if someone wants to say Jai Shri Ram, that is also fine.
Okay, that sounds really interesting. Thank you so much, Prashant.
Thank you.